Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to draw Paige Cassidy from my story Intergalactic Peacekeepers Academy as a chibi. So for starters, you're going to draw a circle shape for her head. I take gentle strokes and carefully go around to make sure the circle looks right. There you go. And I'm going to have her tilted, so she's going to have a line here for where to give the symmetry of her face, and then shorten that because it's chibi, so it's going to have a fatter face. You're going to put a little curve right there wherever you want, and then you just bring this up here, curve it like so it curves into the circle you made. If you need to erase, go ahead and do so. And then for chibi, you're going to draw big eyes. So you're going to start with a curve, come down here. She's just going to be kind of not really looking, no. She's going to be looking at the viewer. You'll draw a little white part right here. That's where the light shines in the eye. Curve here for the pupil. And you move on to the other eye. This is going to be a little different because it's the angled one, so you can draw it like so. Make sure the end is different than the other end. And it's going to be smaller pupil and stuff. And then now you can erase this line if you feel like so. If you like doing it. There's her nose, kind of a triangle, and then draw her mouth. She's kind of a slight smile, and then for her body, you're gonna draw some of the neck. Not gonna do too much of the neck because it's a chibi. And there's her. Since she's angled, she's going to have a shorter shoulder over here than she will the other part of her body. Here, and then you'll draw a curve for her chest. Go down. Remember, this is chibi, so you're not going to do as much detail as you would for the actual version. She's going to be in kind of a walking stance. Or at least I'm planning on making that. So, let's erase that. Go down for her legs. If you want, you can also draw circles like this, and then draw that where you want her kneecap to be. But I've been doing this for a while, so I usually don't do that anymore. So her knee's going to be right there, and she's going to be, let's see here. There's her foot. Going to curve it up like this. The foot has that, and then her legs are a little longer than some chibis, but at this point it doesn't really matter because you're learning a new skill. So I curve my hands so I can figure out the positioning better sometimes. If you feel like you need to, then do so. Okay. Come over here. This is her other arm. I'm gonna have this one in her pocket. So I'm gonna draw a nice pocket right there. Here's her arm. You do a curve if you're doing an arm. Make sure her hand goes into the pocket you've drawn. or it's not going to look right. Her elbow's going to have a slight point to it. If you can get it right. Okay. Other arm is just going to be kind of bracing her shoulder a little bit. Other arm is just going to kind of lazy, and or you can draw it out like this if you want. Depends on what you really want to do. I'm just going to have her arm coming down like this, and then curving up, here's the, okay, now you can, when you draw, you can draw it in any order you prefer. I just like doing the hair the way I did it, and then her hand, you'll just kind of bring a finger up there. Let's see here. Like that. And then her other fingers, you're just gonna kind of curl around. You can, however you feel you want to do her hands. It's just, might take a while if you're not very experienced. I'm not the best at drawing hands myself. So everything I'm doing is just from doing it before. And you can bend a finger. Just bend this finger right here. Another finger right here. And then she's got electrical abilities. So what you want to do is you want to draw, you can draw like sparks flickering off her fingers. And like whatever pattern you want them to. There you go. Or you can draw like a ball of energy in her hand that has the sparks coming off of it. Now, her hair is one of the easiest parts. Just do kind of like that. Kind of like she has 3 on each side, almost like wings. So you come out, and there you go. Erase any lines. And then you go into the other side. This one touches her eyes, too. Like that. And then she's got a bulge up here, top of her head, for her hair, or her hair parts. It comes down through her hair, over here. Let's fix that face. And then you do it over here too. Her hair comes around her shoulder, around her neck, behind her neck, and up here it covers her ears, because I don't like drawing my ears, so I just avoid it. I'm erasing all the lines right now. See? There's some right here. And then I go here, there's a curve for her. She has a braid. So what you do is you draw a curve kind of like that, and then you can draw a line, draw hair, and you'll just keep going down until you feel you want to end. I usually do about 4 or more of these, each one smaller than the next. Sometimes. And she's going to be doing, there's her hair. She's going to be wearing something casual, so I'm not going to draw her outfit that she wears on almost a daily basis. So I'm going to draw her sweater. The sweater comes down and goes around her shoulder. And then you draw little lines well, first you can draw this underlay to figure out where you want your lines to be, and then you put your lines in there, like so. And since she wears a tank top underneath it, and then if you want, you can draw the collarbones, but that's not necessarily needed unless you really feel like you want to do them. And then, since she's wearing her sweater, she's going to have a bulge here, and the shirt. And then she's got this part with little stripes. And there's going to be some wrinkles here. And here as well. There's a bulge. You can draw wrinkles anywhere in the elbows. Let's see. And then her shirt, the kind of wrinkle right here. Then there's some right here too. And she wears some jeans. And there's the other pocket. And then you can make her, now that you've done this, you can erase her pants just a little bit and give her a little bit more wrinkles near her feet. And her knees, just a little bit. And there's also going to be some wrinkles around the groin area. Like, if you look at a pair of jeans, you'll see the wrinkles are around the groins or the knees. So you want to do that. And she's going to wear some regular boots, nothing too fancy. I'm just fixing her feet a little bit to make them a little better. The boots are gonna have a little bit of a point to her boots, so I'm gonna erase some lines. Okay, there. We want to draw the toe area too, so then you can figure out where it's going to end, where the lines for the laces may end. You can have laces front forward, but since it's a boot, I'm going to draw it on the side. Fixing her shoe a little bit. And then I'm going to draw some eye. Since it's a sci-fi show thing, I'm going to draw a little swirl on her shoe, just to give it some personality. And there you go. You're ready to move on to the coloring stage if you so choose. Well, if you like this, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.